people, a big round of applause for all of you guys and gals for coming out here tonight.
Yeah!
Great cause and a great morning, and we appreciate that very, very much. The turnout is nothing short of staggering. I'm very excited, but there is one guy who's even more excited than me. So please, ladies and gentlemen, the man who brought us here today, and by all rights should live to see the end of the poker run, fingers crossed, Godspeed, Mr. Mike O'Mara!
Thank you, Rob. Thank you all for making this an overwhelming success. I'm thrilled at the turnout today for the ride for Fisher House. I want to thank a bunch of people. I do hope I don't forget anybody. First of all, a big round of applause for everybody associated with the Harley Owners Group from Patriot Harley Davidson. Harley Owners Group of Fairfax, thank you so much for doing this. These are the volunteers that have made this all work. I do want to say, if you want to ride in a group, Steve Shannon, this man right here, will coordinate with you. We're going to go out in groups, and we're going to go out in waves. Not everybody leaving the parking lot at one time. This is not like the ride of the Patriots, because there's no traffic control out there today. I want you to ride very carefully today as well. When I get done talking, Mr. John Harris, Sergeant Harris from Fairfax County Police, will be having the drawing, the raffle drawing for the $500 watch. And then, of course, when we get down to the water's edge, we'll tell you more about how you can buy extra cards to improve your poker hand and make donations. Now, for my winners on the edge, 1059. Here's the scam I didn't tell you about. Yeah, you won, but I still want a $20 donation for Fisher House. So technically it's not free. I'm kidding, but I'm not. Boo. 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 Yeah, whatever. If you won on the edge, you know, put something in the kitty. $20 for Fisher House would be appreciated. Want to thank all the guys from my podcast, Robb, Spewak, Mark Ronick, Buzz Burbank, my radio partner, Kirk McEwen, Lyndon from Patriot Harley Davidson.
RJ Diaz!
Patriot Harley Davidson has been so nice to all of us, and they're responsible for making this thing a go. Lastly, regarding Fisher House, it was 3 weeks ago that I had a chance to talk to a 21-year-old corporal, a Marine Corps corporal, who had lost both his legs in Iraq. And as I talked to him, he said, "I want you to see my t-shirt." And he turned around, and on the back of his t-shirt, it said, "I had a blast in Iraq." That's the sense of humor these guys have. That's the balls, that's the courage, that's what these guys are all about. And Fisher House, if you don't know by now, I've been talking about it for a month on the radio and on the podcast. Fisher House allows families of wounded warriors and families of veterans to be close to their loved ones at military medical facilities. And the people are here from Fisher House. Let's give a nice round of applause for Fisher House. That's why we're all here today. That's it. That's the end of my spiel. You've made this one a success. I hope we have bigger and better ones to come, and we're going to see you down at the water's edge. Be very careful, of course. There is not traffic control, and just because you're riding in a big group, you still have to mind the rules of the road out there. And before we head out of the parking lot, John Harris will be drawing for a $500 watch. Did I miss anything, Steve, or do I have it all covered? Do you want to tip anything in here? Okay. All right. Anybody who is interested in riding in a group, you're not sure with the route, you don't want to think about it, you want to follow somebody, go right over to that back corner where Steve is walking right now, and he will coordinate with you to make sure you ride in a group. Now, lastly, all for Fisher House, please, everybody, make some noise. Give yourselves a nice big round of applause for making this an overwhelming success today. Thank you very much, and in 5 minutes, we will make a drawing for a $500 watch from Sergeant Harris. All proceeds of that go to Fisher House as well. Thank you again for coming. Thanks.